The warfare is in your mind. It's not in your checkbook. It's not in your savings account. It's not on your job. The fight that you got to fight is in your mind.
There is always someone on your heels. There's always someone with talent. There's always someone hungry to take what you have. So where's that differentiating factor? It's within. It's in your why. If you're number one, you gotta act like you're still number two, trying to get there. These people are relentless. You are always replaceable in the office, on your roster spot. And every year, I tell you, there's always gonna be someone with more ability, with more privilege. So where's your competitive edge? It's up to you to muster it up and revisit your past where you weren't the top dog. Revisit that pain. Check yourself for that hunger and deliver it from the inside out. Outthink them, outsmart them, outwork them. I will not be outworked, period.
Well, one of the things about life, you're going to get hurt. You're going to make some mistakes. You're going to fail your way to success. But you got to be willing to experiment. You got to be willing to push yourself. You got to be willing to challenge yourself by putting yourself in a perpetual state of discomfort.
It's time to put your best foot forward. It's not about just putting in hours. It's about what are you doing with those hours you're putting in. Stay focused in accomplishing every single goal, every single day. We're trying to reach a pinnacle point. Nobody else can give you the effort that you need. Nobody tells you when you're successful. You know when you're successful. You know if you're putting in enough time to become great. You know when you're good. And there will be times when you feel like giving up. You just got to go one more mile. You got to go one more day. And I guarantee you'll find that motivation that you need. There's something that's built on the inside of you that man cannot give you. Your life, your health, your business, the situation that you're going through, everything that you've been through should push you to your destiny.
It's time to rewire your mind. Welcome to the Hayden Russo Show, the show that provides you with inspiration to help you succeed in life. Here's your host, Hayden Russo.
Woo! Keep that playing right there. Keep that playing right there, Dave. TalkZone.com. And this is the Hayden Russo Show. I gotta say, hello there. I love how that there sounds. Hello there. I gotta thank y'all guys. We're crossed over 1,000 listeners. We've crossed over, guys. I gotta thank you. None of this would be possible without you, and more you. You up now? You live on the show. I have a young gentleman right next to me. He's live and he's ready. He's ready to go. He's ready to go. Are you ready to go, son? You live on the air. You on TalkZone.com. Are you ready? You sure you ready, son? Are you ready? You're not ready yet? We're going to give him a little time to get up. Okay, we're going to give him a little. We're live here at Headliners. We're doing it again, back to back. We're back to back. We're live at Headliners. We want to thank the owner of Headliners, and we want to thank everybody for participating in the show. Look, this show would not be possible with all of the great things that we're doing. But look, let's not get it twisted. We're here to take over our minds. We're here to take over the kids' mind. Are you up yet, son? You're not up yet? Okay, you got to talk on the radio as soon as you get up, all right? So let me know when you get up, all right? Okay, we need to take control of our mind back. We need to understand that the kids are our future and that we can never give up on them, no matter how many times they fail, no matter how many things they do wrong, no matter how many things that they get wrong. It's not your job to focus on what's wrong. It's your job to build on what's right. Focus on what's right. Focus on the things that the kids are doing right. Focus on the positive things that they're doing right. Do not tell them anything that they're doing wrong. It will not benefit them, no shape, form, or fashion. Okay? And after you scold your child, After you teach him what you want him to do, I need you to turn around and find anyone that's right next to you and tell them that you love the things that they're doing, that your child is doing wrong. Now, let me explain that to y'all, because sometimes I talk too fast. I'm going like a local train. I'm moving real fast, okay? So let's say your son go to school and he gets straight A's and he get 1 F. I'm telling you, don't mention a word about the F. Tell him that he did great in science. Tell him he did wonderful in math. And if he failed at PE, tell him that we know that he's trying. And that he'll be like his sister one day, and he'll be like his brother one day, and he'll be like his great friend one day, and he'll be like President Obama one day, and he'll pass physical education, but he can't pass it right now, but he'll do it one day. And you got to understand that if you can see it, you can dream it. And if you can dream it, you can be it. And if you can be it, there's nothing on this planet that you can't accomplish. Hey, Dave, if you wouldn't mind going into that next clip, I greatly appreciate it.
It's time to change. It's time to walk down another street. What is your dream?
I just want to ask you one question. What do you want to be remembered for? I hope you want to be remembered as a grinder. Someone who fights their way through all the things that they go through. Do not give up on your marriage. Do not give up in school. Do not give up on your goals and your dreams. You want to be an athlete. Grind. You want to open up that company, that organization. Grind. Nobody has to convince you to do what you have to do. You wake up early. You stay up late. You will do whatever you have to do to get where you need to go.
Who gave me $5 grand when I was at Michigan State doing my program? I didn't have no budget, but I didn't need a budget. I had a dream. I didn't need no help. The president never came and said to me, E.T., we're going to help your program for this institution blow up. The president never came, and I never quit. I never gave up. Why? Because it wasn't her dream in the first place to take care of a group of kids from the D. It was my dream. It was my goal. I don't expect you to believe in my dream like I believe in my dream. And the problem with some of y'all is you want somebody else to support your dream. It's yours. I don't owe you a dime. It's your dream. If you wanted to have it, get your butt up and make it happen. If you wanted to have it, rise and grind.
Nothing is going to come easy. A lot of time we take success and we play with it. We start building upon success on our new job, and we take the first 90 days, all the things that they teach us, and we live on those 90 days for the next 20 years. I don't want you to be that person. I want you to be the person that fell forward. I want you to be the person that's always failing and learning from their mistakes. Life is about taking baby steps. Life is about learning from your baby steps, and it's taking advantage of your mind and learning how to control your mind. And once you learn how to control your mind, the world is yours. The world is yours to be taken. Nothing is unstoppable. Nothing can hold you back. Nothing can get in your way. Now, look, here at TalkZone.com, we want to inspire the young youths to live their dreams and to live out their goals. And I have a young man here next to me. I'm going to just literally just give him the mic. Now, he might make some mistakes, but we want him to grow. And guess what? All we're going to do is focus on the positive things. That's all we're going to do is focus on the positive things. And you guys, I just want you to bear with me a moment, and then we'll get right back into the show.
Yes.
How you doing, son?
Good.
What's your name?
Trent.
What you want to be in life?
A firefighter.
Huh?
Firefighter.
You want to be a firefighter? Okay. A firefighter retires in 15 years. What are you going to do after you become a firefighter and you have a retirement and you don't have to work no more for the rest of your life? After you be a firefighter, what is the next thing you're going to be, son?
Help homeless people.
Huh?
Help homeless people.
You're going to help homeless people? What you going to do for them? You going to build houses? What, you're going to teach them how you became successful? You're going to teach them how to become a firefighter? And when you teach them how to become a firefighter, that's giving back to the community, son. That's making the community a better place. You want to make the community a better place? Now, when you become a millionaire and you become a firefighter, and after you become a firefighter and you make all of the millions, and then you help the homeless, what you going to do to make sure that you have a legacy like President Obama? And say hello to your dad for me, will you? Will you say hello to your dad and hello to your mom? Go ahead, say hello. The listeners are listening to you.
Hello, Dad. Hello, Mom.
Okay. And you want to give a shout out to any special friend or any special someone? Okay. Look, you keep on doing great things, and we want to thank you. And we hope that you not only be a firefighter, you'll talk on the radio someday. You got 1,000 listeners listening to you right now, son.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Look here, that's coming live. He gave his dad, he gave his mom a shout out, and we're doing things here live. He's doing it real big. Thank you, son. Getting back to the show. Look, everybody want to do everything easy, okay? I wanted to do things easy too, right? And when I wanted to do things easy, you know, it was me getting up anytime that I wanted. It was me walking up. They call it Martin Luther King now, but it was 8th Street to me, okay? It was me growing up in the projects and building myself up every day, taking the baby steps necessary to make me a better person, okay? And the more I continue to fail, the more that I continue to fall on my face, the more that I continue to learn new things. Every time that I fail, I learn something new, and it helped me to become a successful person. I got tired of being everyone else, and I started being me. I didn't try to be anyone else. I just be me. You know, whether it's I like my head with a mohawk, or whether I like my mustache to come all the way down to my chin. Whatever it is that make you feel good, that's all it's about. This is a feel-good world. And when you learn to feel good 24/7, the world will come to you in abundance, and in all the things that you work for to be hard will come easy. All the things that you work so hard for, going through school, going to college, all of the long nights, staying up, fighting the theses and fighting to be a better person, all of those things will come to fruition as long as you're learning how to control your mind. And what you feed your mind is more important than anything else, than what you're watching and what you're listening to, what you're feeding it, what you're literally feeding your mind, the food, the things you drink, the people you hang around with. Those are the things that are killing you the most. Those are the things that we need to take control over. Those are the things that we need to find a way to harness and control. And when we're able to do that, life will find us in abundance. Our dreams will find us. And we'll be able to control the path, and we'll be able to drive our dream in the direction that we want it to go in. And Dave, if you wouldn't mind going into that next clip, I would greatly appreciate it.
Once you get a hold of thinking, and that it creates everything that you have in your life, you can change and make it as absolutely perfect as you want it to be, because thought makes it so.
Creative visualization is what we're talking about here. The imagery, or the image that you have of anything in your life, is really like mental behavior. It's like going out and practicing. If you go out and practice with a basketball, shooting free throws over and over again, that's physical practice. Imagery is mental practice. It's mental behavior. When you have an image that you can succeed at something, when you have an image that you can do it rather than that you can't do it.
Someone squeezes you. That is, someone puts pressure on you. Someone says things about you that you don't like. Someone puts tension on you, whatever. Your boss says something to you that you don't like. And out of you comes anger. And out of you comes hatred. And out of you comes fear. Or out of you comes stress. Or out of you comes tension. Why? Is it because of your boss and the way they squeeze you? Never. Is it because of your mother? I mean, she really can be a pain sometimes, right? Is it because of your children? No. What comes out of you always when someone squeezes you is what's inside. This is the vital principle of being a no-limit person. It's so crucial to get this and understand that if you have any hatred in your heart for anyone in this world, or any anger or any fear or any of those things, it has nothing to do with the rest of the world. It only has to do with what you put inside. Now, how does what gets inside of you get there? That's the key. How does it get there? As you think.
We have told you on countless and countless shows that the world finds you by what you think. The things that you see, the things that you bring into your mind is what finds you. The world is a mirror and reflection of the things that you think. If you think happy things will find you. If you think bad things will find you. If you think about being a movie star all day long, movie stars will find you. If you think about race car driving all day, race car drivers, race car opportunities, race car atmosphere will find you. These are the things that will find you when you're thinking about it. You are what you think. You're nothing else but a product of your consistent thinking. If you think about girls all day long, you'll be a playboy. You'll date girls all day long. But there's only so much dating that you can do in your life. And at some point in time, you will need to find happiness. You will need to find peace. You need to find things that make you happy. Now, we're here and we're always trying to inspire everyone to do the things that they're like, the things that may inspire them in the future. Now, me personally, I think the owner of Headliner may someday be a talk show host. Now we're going to have several questions for him. You know, we want to know about the sensitivity when people get angry, why they act out in violence, why they don't act out in love, why don't they have more patience and resistance to doing the easy things as fighting, as opposed to doing the hard things as walking away. What do we do to change the quality of life in our neighborhood? What do we do to change the community? Now, I will turn this mic over to him, and then he'll lead us into a commercial break as well. And as we continue on, he may make some mistakes. We're going to pop the mic on him while he's cutting hair, okay? But we'll ask him these questions, the same 3 questions, which will be, what do we do in the community when anger finds us, when someone does us wrong? And anger comes and we shoot and we're ready. We have a whole bunch of rage into us. How do we control that and not let it lead us into some bad things? And most important, ladies and gentlemen, when your wife is talking smack, when your business partner is talking smack, when your colleague at work is talking smack, when your boss that doesn't know how to talk to people is talking smack, know that you have the direct control of the response. You may not have the response for what he says when he says something out of his mouth, but you control all of the things out of your mouth. And when anger finds you, you don't retaliate with anger. Do the opposite. If it's anger, find love. If it's unhappy, find happiness. If it's depression, find something that makes you undepressed. Do not allow this world and the circumstances that come on a daily basis to find you. And we'll put this microphone here on the owner of Headliners, and we'll continue this process. So his first question is, how do we deal with anger to solve problems? I hope it's with love and forgiveness, huh? But we'll let him answer that. Hold on one moment. We have the owner here of Headliners here, and we want to ask you the question. How can we begin to take control of not retaliating with anger? Oh, okay. How I feel it first starts with the individual first. You must look inside and know who you are. So you cannot let anger determine who you are. Because if you react when you do things when you're angry, you will only see one way. And that is the perfect bad way there. So that's how I feel like we should do a couple of things to fix the anger. What can we do? What can we do? And that was a great response. What can we do to begin to change the quality of life in our community? A lot of time people fail to realize that lack of education allows predatory lending to come into our community, allow people to come and take advantage of us, to continue to allow all presidential candidates to come and lie to us consistently, and nothing ever comes into the community. What can we do to begin to change our mindset and change the growth of the people in the community so that we can become a smart community as a whole? Okay. This is how I feel. This is my opinion, what I think we ought to do in the community so far as to change a lot of things. First, just as Heidi was saying, it starts with education. So we must first get back down to the basic principles of the family. And this is just my view. It comes back to the man. The man must establish back control inside of the household. So in order so you could teach the daughter, the son, and for everything to actually go to how it should be actually going, how it used to be back in the days. And we have to actually start getting back in books and reading, just like we used to do back in the days where if your father helped someone build a house, he helped them. You know, we have to go back to the basic start of just loving each other. And finally, my last question for you is I know that you want the men to do right, but is there anything that the women can do to help us to be a better person, to be a better man, and to be a better husband, and to be just a better leader in the community? What role the women can play to help us to be better and to help the community as well? Okay, first of all, how I feel, I think it has to go back to when the women supporting the men. You have to support the dreams. You have to tell them thank you for the little things. If you go out and buy you flowers or bring you lunch, you have to say the little things. And if you do that, everything else should be perfect. You know, it doesn't take too much. You know, it's just the little things that you can do to actually support your significant others, your husband, your boyfriend, or whatever, how you want to actually call it. It's time. Oh, it's time to take a short break. We'll be back with more right after this. Dude, go get a haircut. It's 8 o'clock. What do you mean 8 o'clock? You still have time. Go down to Headliners. They'll take care of you right away. 1523 West Blue Heron Boulevard, Riviera Beach, in the Imperial Plaza. If you get lost, give them a call. 561-429-4765. Go down to Headliners. Come experience a true haircut. The best pork barbecue, ribs, and chicken in the state of Florida. Don't believe it? Try it yourself. Call Bounce Back Barbecue at 561-307-4382. They also do catering. That's 561-307-4382. Why replace your roof when you can repair it? Call Built Right Roofing today at 844-277-7663. That's 844-277-7663. Come and experience the Built Right way at 844-277-7663.
Buy, sell, or rent. Call Shakira Roll today at 561-312-2641 or email her at info@rollhomes.com. That's info@rollehome.com. Visit her website at www.rollhomes.com. www.rollhome.com. That's www.rollehome.com.
Investinmacedonia.com. www.inmacedonia.com. The future to collecting the world.
The House of Bling is here. Woo! Specializing in rhinestone apparel. Bling out your company logo or team logo. Call today. 561-723-6781. Woo! They are ready. Get your bling, women, cheerleaders. Tell your coaches about the House of Bling. We're here for all custom apparel. Again, that phone number is 561-723-6781.
You're listening to The Hayden Russo Show on TalkZone.com. Here's Hayden Russo.
Hey, Dave, give me a little music, get me pumped up there. There you go. There you go. I thank you so much, Dave. I thank you so much. Look, when the anger and the hatred and the stress and the tension find you and the people start telling you the things that you're doing wrong, stop taking it personal. The world doesn't take anything personal. When people are telling you things, you need to have an open mind and you need to have an understanding that they're only telling you whether you're on track or off track. When you take it personal, then you begin to start the blame-alitis, where you start blaming everyone. Then you start saying that it's everyone else's fault when it's your fault. It's your fault that you're not getting up in the morning. It's your fault that you're not reading. It's your fault that you're not consistently exercising and doing self-improvement. It's your fault. But instead of you saying that it's your fault, what you begin to do is start to blame other people. Okay? And you start trying to do things to make you feel good. You know, you notice how sometimes when people go through a bad relationship or they just lost a job or something major has gone wrong in their life, the first thing they might do is go buy a Cadillac. Really? You just went and bought you a Cadillac to make you feel good, just gave you a $700 a month note, right? Set you back a little far. But instead of going in the dark and letting God chisel you into a dime, instead of going in the closet and letting God remake you and remold you, you begin to do the easy things. You begin to shy away from the hard things. You begin to run away from God, and then the devil begin to tempt you by giving you all the things that you love that make you feel good. The easy things. Whether it's the girl that you know that is never going to be your wife, or whether it's your friend that you know that means you no good, or whether it's your boss that's only trying to get his benefit and doesn't care about you. These are the things that will find you. These are the things that will make it very difficult for you. So we begin to take and do the hard things and to make life easy and to make life hard for us. It's our decisions. These are the things. Make positive choices. Begin taking 100% responsibility for your life. Take 100% responsibility for all the things that happen to you, all the things that happen around you. Take 100% responsibility for those things. And when the mistake happens, and when you fail miserably, and when you do something wrong that's embarrassing, okay? Instead of you getting into your feelings and starting to feel bad about what happened, become an analyst. Understand management control. Understand anger control. Understand that the more you're able to control you, the better the outcome will be. The more you're able to control your emotions and not being controlled by emotion, you'll begin to take control of your emotions and be able to control your mind, and then thereby listen to the little voice that's always talking to you from your heart. These are the things that will find you if you begin and you continue the process of doing all of the little baby things. And Dave, if you wouldn't mind getting into that next clip, I greatly appreciate it.
Success is about just quiet little actions, getting rid of anything that's unnecessary. Success is like a quiet daily set of tasks. Real small. Real small. It's very quiet. It's a very quiet process where you're just drawing your state from within yourself, doing these like simple little tasks, but finding love in those simple little tasks. It's not this big rah-rah speech where you do this one thing and something big happens. I'm tired. I don't want to do it. And I got a million reasons not to do it. But what I do is I make the choice that I say, if I can't make myself go do this, how am I going to live my dreams? I have found that if I miss one day, I'll miss every day.
Every day should be treated like your last. Every day should always be consistent. You should be giving everything you have every day. Look here. I went to sleep 3:30 this morning. I couldn't get back up at 3:30 when I went to sleep at 3:30, but I got back up at 6. And I've been rolling all day. I done drove 300 miles. I have no excuses. My son, look, couldn't even operate today. My son is my right-hand man. He controls everything in the studio. Look, he's not here, so we pieced it together. Look, at the end of the day, life is about how you deal with all of the things that find you. And when things begin to find you, you don't go into some spat. You don't go into some uncontrollable rage. You begin to think. You begin to listen. You begin to take quiet and do what the Bible says. When things find you, you have no control. Just stand still. Just stop. Just stop moving and listen to what the 10,000 people that God constantly have behind you. Listen to what they're saying to you. But all of that is clouded. All of that cannot be heard. All of that is blocked if you're unable to take control of your emotion, if you're unable to take control of your mind. When your mind continue to fight back, you won't know why it's fighting back. Anytime you're trying to do something good, the mind fight back. Why? Because the mind only has one purpose. Is to preserve the mind. And the only way that it can preserve the mind is if you go make more kids. And if you're like my father, he had 25 kids. So I have like maybe 20 brothers and sisters, maybe 15 of them. I might never know. So when you want to go around here having kids, at least make sure that the kids get to know each other. Okay? Begin to keep fighting back when your mind is fighting you. Begin to listen to the people around you, your wife, your girlfriend, your brothers, your sisters, the people that care about you most, that's always telling you the things that you need, that you fight because you feel that they're telling you something that is making you angry. When things begin to make you angry that someone is telling you, then that means that you need to go and check yourself. That means you need to go and look yourself in the mirror and begin to analyze and be truthful to yourself. Because if you want to be successful, if you want to have success beyond your wildest imagination, you must begin to be true to yourself. And you must begin to be yourself. Because while you're out there being everyone else, who's being you? Dave, if you wouldn't mind getting into that next clip, I greatly appreciate it.
Imagine right now someone's watching you and modeling you, what kind of standard you want to set, okay, what kind of role model do you want to be, discipline yourself to always be on, okay. Unsuccessful people always seek the fastest and easiest way to get the things they want right now with little or no concern for the long-term consequences of their behavior. It's valuing the short term over the long term. You just want that instant gratification. Successful people resist that. Okay, they're long-term thinkers. They have long-term goals, and everything they do, they're always asking themselves, okay, how will this affect me a day from now, a week from now, a month from now, a year from now? And that's how they evaluate what they do. Okay? Now, with self-discipline, it's also going to affect your character. That the person you are today, your innermost character, is the sum total of all your choices and decisions in life to this date. Okay, each time you have chosen rightly and acted consistently with the very best that you know, you have strengthened your character and become a better person. The reverse is also true, where each time you have compromised, taken the easy way out, or behaved in a manner inconsistent with what you knew to be right, you have weakened your character and softened your personality.
We've told you guys that nothing can replace hard work, okay? Everyone that comes here, and you find that immigrants come from other countries and they become more successful than some of the people that grew up right here in the United States. And it's nothing but hard work and dedication and having a passion and understanding that there is a mission to be accomplished. And that mission is to succeed. And the game is not over until I win. So now we did our last interview last week. We did our first interview in Creole, and we're going to continue that path. So look, we're going to stay on this subject on why people fail to do the hard things to be successful and why everyone want to do the easy things. I'm going to tell you something. When I wanted to do the easy thing, they had a place for me. They sent me to the county jail, and eventually when I did not learn my lesson, I had an 8.5-year prison sentence. And guess what? That shit me, and it straightened me up right on up. And ever since then, I've done the hard things, and my life has been easy, and I have been successful. So I want to see if I'm the only one that goes through these type of struggles and allow a temporary setback to help me come on a major comeback. Hold on 1 second here. Slick, would you reintroduce yourself to the audience, please?
This is Slick, the barber, and I work at Atlanta's barber shop. And I've been working here for about 4 years. So I'm making it. I'm making hard work.
Okay. So now we're gonna switch it up, and we're gonna go to Creole now. We're gonna go to Creole. We're gonna do everything else from Creole on here. All right? Slick, who got Dimonio, s'il vous plaît, who got Dimonio? Lem ta travail, m'bat vle al chercher un métier, m'bat vle faire un bail qui t'a prendre temps, m'de vle kob la face, m'de vle kob la vini joindre moi. So m'te commencé à vendre, commencé à faire tout bail qui t'a fait moyen al en prison. Qui ça ka dit ti moun yo pour yo ka commencer à travailler dit pour yo connaît depuis ou travail tout bagay ap OK, la vie ap joindre nous tout bagay tout sweet.
Eh bien vinn mon bagay qui passé, ti moun yo le ap grandi comme a dit pas grand pile là de yo le fin quitter school, yo pense yo fini. Mais c'est pas ça. L'offre qui t'a à school gounya là, faut continuer gounya là pour chercher un métier parce que moi à school là, question bon ba lié ou bien dit ou mais si pas chercher un métier ou va continuer l'école pour chercher un métier ou va souffrir puis devant parce que moi les billes gain pour payer gounya là, ti ko ba faire dans McDonald's là pas suffit. Donc supposé l'offre qui t'a à school, ti moun yo supposé parents supposé faire l'école pour apprendre un métier pour demain pour tenir bagay.
Now basically what Slick just said is the same thing I've been telling you guys. Look here. You have to increase your value in the marketplace through education, through consistency and learning. You have to improve yourself so that your value become more. And when you become more valuable, you make more money. And when you're making more money, it's better for the whole entire community. You're paying more taxes. You're buying larger houses. You buy a larger Cadillac. Okay. You'll buy your larger Cadillac and you'll be helping a whole bunch of folks that's building Cadillacs. So now my next question to you, Slick. Ki sa nou ka fè pou ki nou kite ti moun yo konen, pou nou kite gran moun yo konen ki ap entre nan peyi ya, ou pa gen pou vendre drugs, ou ka chercher un job, ou ka travay nan Publix, ou ka travay nan McDonald's, et puis ou ka toujou bin successful. Ou gen pou commencer pou konen ki jan pou seye kobo, ki jan pou fè mouvement, pou ka fè ba yo ensemble. L'op save kobo, l'op fait un bon job. Sou fait ça pour un année ou 2 années, bah yo commencé à build pour. Qui ça ka dit ti moun yo? Qui ça ka dit moun ki a rentré dans pays pour yo ka be patient, pour yo ka allow pour bon Dieu ba yo bénéfice là pour travailler hard.
Eh ben grand pile monde qui vient bo ici là, yo pense que c'est la manne du ciel qui a tombé. OK? On est son gros pays lié, c'est États-Unis lié, c'est son pays comme a on réaliser tout ça vrai dans pays ça. Même nous ba qui passe kounya là, les moun yo ou connait bon Dieu, OK? Bon Dieu li aime tout le monde. Ben si par exemple ou pas aimer tête ou même ou pas aider tête ou, bon Dieu, ou va dire bon Dieu pas aimer ou, mais c'est ou même qui pour aimer tête kounya là pour foncer des bagages qui pour demain. Pour réaliser qu'on a là pour serrer corps. Mais si chaque moment on va travailler, puis comme là on peut dépenser chaque semaine. On va venir le qu'on a là, et puis on va brailler tout. Et puis on dit, bon Dieu, bah, mais on c'est ou même qui va mettre tout. Faut aider tout enfant qu'on a là, parce que bien pas pour lui, chercher, on vient chercher. Tu viens chercher qu'on a là, faut qu'à serrer. Si pas serrer qu'on a là, demain là puis tomber qu'on a là, pas gagner, ou pas qu'à travailler, ça fait qu'on a là, ou pas gagner serrer. Ou supposé serrer qu'on a là, petit faire, ou dépenser et puis pas qu'à dépenser plus que bilou. Ou qu'on a un bilou $1,000. Ou pas qu'à acheter une machine qu'on a $5,000. Ou ça me dit, si bilou va me $5,000 pour acheter une machine qui plus cher que bilou. Pour ne pas de problème qu'on a là, ou payer machine, ou pas qu'à payer caille.
Now Slick made a very, very, very important point there. You know, I asked Slick, what is it that we're trying, what is it that we're not getting, that we're not successful because we're not managing our daily lives, we're not managing our daily household, we're not managing our income. We're spending everything before we get it. We're just out of control. And what Slick said was very important. If you're making $1,000 a month and you go buy a vehicle that costs you $700 a month, you have $300 a month to live on, and you have insurance and gas, and you have to pay the rent. What are we doing? This is part of that feel-good stuff that I'm talking to you guys about. You cannot do the things that feel good, because if that's the case, then you need to go buy a car for $500 and put some gas in it so that it can get you from point A to B. You don't need a Cadillac so that you can show your friends that I'm driving a Cadillac hanging out the window. And then on top of that, if you was like me, when I was driving the Cadillac on Sunday and I was trying to talk to the girls, my gas tank was on E. But getting back to the show, we need to know what it is that we're doing and stop making these choices so that we can make the people around us feel good, or we can make ourselves feel good without advancing our life. So Slick, I got one last question for you. I have no problems with the Haitian community in terms of wanting to have a 400-pound woman. Okay? I have no problem with that. But when you work 2 jobs and you take all your money home to the woman and then she give you $20 back, is this the kind of mindset that will help the man take control of the household, or is this the way that we need to continue doing business? So let me ask him this, Haitian. Slick. Nous travaillons dit, nous venons dans pays, nous chercher en façon pour nous faire un mouvement. But gen série fois nous just buy dam yo tout comme nous pas série comme nous pas faire mouvement pour aider nous dans future. Qui ça t'a dit tout monde yo pour buy ça yo?
Eh bien actuellement celle ba m'ka dit ba gen moun gen nèg là yo fait comme là comme ba je pense que c'est buy fia comme là. C'est ça qu'a fait qu'a vinn faire le qu'a faire la vie comme ba doit venir meilleur. Mais c'est pas ça du tout, parce que gon fille comme ba comme blanc. Chance pour sou gen chance. Ils sont bons filets, la fait comme OK, pas un problème. Mais si on fait de l'autre fille les mêmes, de vous fin bal comme la kounya là, et comme pas li on fait le cadeau comme blanc. Ça dit on kounya là on vinn pas payer affaire par où, parce que c'est fia ou dépend des filles. On fin toucher chèque là kounya là pas fia chèque là, kounya là besoin $20 fia pour ba kounya là. Bon si fia dou pas ba kounya là, kounya tête chaud kounya là. On a m'dou, so supposé contrôler comme kounya là, OK, c'est un bon balier ou ba fia en payant dans comme blanc. Bon pas prendre tout comme blanc ba fia. Faut contrôler comme blanc. C'est pas que vous faites $1,000 pour faire maintenant. Ou pas faire $400. Mais vous pas faire le cadeau là. Ou dit chérie, mais ça me kembe pour les ba yo pas bon. M'ke davin di ou bon temps. Mais si me demande qu'on y a tout ça me qu'on fait ou sérieux ou pas me sérieux. Là vinn craser foyer qu'on y a là. M'a dit m'gon mauvais fille et puis mal de l'autre fille qu'on y a là qui vinn craser toute bagaille qu'on y a là. So, l'on fait comme blanc ou supposé pas madame on petit cob pendant ce temps même ou kembe cob ba tout. Et puis si on met comme la banque ensemble, ou pas mettre tout comme la banque ensemble parce que n'importe jour on va la virer mal et puis qu'on a là on va venir mal vivre.
Now what Slick just said is that we have to be very careful with how the man controls how he disperses the money. From what I understand, Slick said that you need to have an emergency fund that you allow your significant other to keep and to make sure that in the event of hard times, you have something to fall back on. And then you begin to live off 60% of your income. So Slick has been very aggressive with it. You know, I've been telling you guys to put 20% to the side. Slick has doubled that. Slick has said put 40% to the side and learn how to live off 60% of your income and build a bond so that not only you can take control of your finances, you can take control of your relationship, and you building a better relationship, which make, look, a happy wife, a happy girlfriend, make a happy life. Slick, is there anyone you want to send a shout out to in Haitian or in Creole?
Ma pou on gros remerciement pour mon capitaine de ma créole yo. Mon sa ou c'est m'gen frère boy ici là, m'gen zami, m'gen cousin moi. Si attendez moi, just mon gros remerciement pour yo, pour continuer tendre et puis comme à Dubaï qui affecte pas moi yo, même pour ouais si a faire au bien, ça au compte pas bon yo. Et ça m'a gadi yo. Bon conseil parce que moi pas gen mauvais conseil même moi-même parce que m'pa gen nakem c'est love seulement nakem amour seulement. Ça dit m'da mais tout le monde avancer. M'pa mais personne monde retourner derrière parce que m'pa gen ba yo le étudiant la haine, m'pa gen haine nakem du tout. So me souhaite tout le monde peut mettre ensemble, une aimer l'autre parce que yo toujours dit ça dans la communauté haïtienne nous aimer l'autre. Même m'da joie m'doulan et nous même qui ouais ça. Moun yo wel comme ça, même quand pile monde connaît qui gen haine na qui pas aimer l'autre. M'da pousser moun ça m'da prêcher l'amour au lieu que c'est haine. So pour une aimer l'autre et puis on avancer puis devant. Merci frère.
Slick, I gotta say thank you, and we'll see you. We'll be coming back next month. We'll see you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, my brother. Anytime.
Look, Slick touched on some very important comments, you know, in terms of just understanding what it is that we're trying to do, understand what it is that we're trying to accomplish, and look. You can live this life. You can have anything that you want. You can be anything that you want. Okay. But you must have love, and nothing can grow until you forgive. And look, forgive is to forgive everything. The very first sentence that I write in the morning is that I forgive everyone that has hurt me or done me wrong. So look, you will not be able to grow. You will not be able to grow your life. You will not be able to take control of your mind until you're able to forgive and not let anyone or anything become a victim or circumstances to you. Hey, Dave, if you wouldn't mind getting into that next clip, I greatly appreciate it.
Most of us go through life pretending that we don't have any special goals or ambitions or desires, when really deep down inside we do really want more. We block ourselves and we use these words almost like we're in a trance, like we're sleepwalking through life, that we find ways to cancel out our dreams, that a lot of things that we want to do, a lot of places we would like to go, a lot of things we would like to experience, and we just stop at but. But will cause you to hide out behind fear. But will cause you to come up with all type of excuses that you can validate your inaction and not acting on your dream. But is a dream killer. But most people, you know what they do? Most people go through life quietly and safely tiptoeing to an early grave. We've been holding back. We have ideas that we don't act on, things we want to do. We're afraid to take chances. See, a lot of people say no to things and they don't even know what they're saying no to. Don't allow but to keep you in the corner. There are a lot of people who say, but I tried once or twice and it didn't work out. And so they use that as an excuse not to ever come out again.
I told you that but is a very bad word, because it's a very bad word. You need to eliminate those words out of your vocabulary. This world, only it belongs to you. Anything that happened to you or around you is because of your thoughts and your actions and the things that you constantly think about. Dave, 1 second, Dave. Guys and ladies, all of the audience, you have to understand that I told you, as we begin to go into this commercial break, as I told you, your character and your talent, when they equal, you will shoot through the room like a space shuttle that's out of here. It's time to take a short break. We'll be back with more right after this.
this young kid growing up, par for life, experiencing all of the tough battles, watching people thrown off buildings as a little boy, violence surrounding him. Failure is not an option. You may find it at Barnes & Noble. Failure is not an option, a book that is here to inspire you.
Do you have a ride on your way? Are you in the New York area? When you're stuck, call on NYC Taxi Ride Yellow and Green. We have 2 apps at your availability, www.waytoride.com or www.GOARRO.com. NYC Yellow Cab is ready for you.
And don't give up on yourself. Don't throw the towel in so quickly. Many people give up on the 1-yard line.
I want you to get to a place in your life that every mistake you make, every setback you get, right, every obstacle that you don't overcome, every barrier you can't climb. I don't want you to give up, but I want you to fail forward. Every mistake you make has to be another stepping stone, another building block.
And you've got to learn how to tune out the critics outside and the critic inside. And since I'm going to do this, I'm going to harness my will, and I'm not going to let anything stop me. I deserve this. See, the last chapter to your life has not been written yet, and it doesn't matter about what happened yesterday.
We don't give up. We don't surrender. We don't quit. We see differently. Our perspective is different. And because our perspective is different, our outcomes are different. Our rewards are different.
And now more of the Hayden Russo Show on TalkZone.com. Back to Hayden Russo.
Woo! Woo! I want to give a quick shout out to Lucas. Look here, you guys are growing. Your product is spreading all out of the place. Look, you can find Lucas with all of his roofing coating and roof cements. You can pick them up at any ABC roof supply. You can Google abcroofsupply.com. But look, the favorite spot that always carry all of the Lucas products is Sunnyland, located at 1100 West 17th Street, Riviera Beach, Florida. Look, why are we continuing to do the easy things? Dreams require hard work. When I was giving my 8.5-year sentence, look, all I had was a 6x9 cell and books. I didn't have anything else. Okay? And let me take that back. I had my mind. Although that they had my body, my mind was mine. My mind still belonged to me. So I fed it and I took care of it. Okay? And these are the things that we're trying to tell you guys, to take control of your mind. Be patient. Wait for success to find you. Okay? Wait for the dream to sneak up on you. The way that it sneaks up on you in your dreams. The way it sneaks up on you in your sleep. Sometimes it sneaks up on you when you're in the shower. Sometimes while you're watching TV or taking a little afternoon walk, the ideas find you. And when they find you, remember, the mind is terrible at remembering. It's a great retriever, but it's terrible at remembering. And Dave, if you wouldn't mind getting into that next clip, I'd greatly appreciate it.
In order to do something you've never done, you must be born again. But most people are living like they're living because of the fact that they don't believe they can have any more than what they now have. They accept the reality that they have been given. You have something special. You have talents and abilities in you that you don't even know. First step is you got to live your calling. You got to decide what is it you love.
Don't listen to the naysayers. I mean, how many times have you heard that you can't do this, you can't do that, and it's never been done before? Yes, you can.
I want you to think about this goal that you want. I want you to envision it and see it in your mind's eye. And every day say to yourself, I can do this. I can make this happen.
There is no passion to be found playing small and settling for a life that's less than the one you're capable of living. You will fail at some point in your life. Accept it. You will lose. You will embarrass yourself. You will suck at something. There's no doubt about it.
You know, the things about failure is that when you fail, you grow the most. If you go back and you find your success, I don't care what it was, when you find your success, when you accomplish that large dream, or you saved your money, or you were able to buy a car, you bought your new house, go back and find out what was the one thing that made you upset. What was the one thing that made you go and grind? What was the one thing that says that God has my back and I'm going to take control of my dreams and nothing will get in my way? Dave, if you wouldn't mind getting into that next clip, I greatly appreciate it.
As long as there's momentum, as long as you're getting up every single day and moving towards your particular ideal, your worthy ideal, you are winning. It is success.
It's up to you. If you want to stay there, you can stay there, and you can murmur and complain and whine, and that's real. But if you want to get up from where you are, there are millions of Eric Thomases who've been where you've been, who've experienced what you've experienced, and we just made a decision that, I don't want this no more. Enough is enough. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired.
If you want to live extraordinary, you must do extraordinary. But you must demand it if you wish it.